Now staying in the world of theater, Missy sits down with a couple of actors from Montana's Shakespeare in the Park. Missy?
You know what I love too is looking at those two little actors. That could have been you two when you were little bits.
Yep.
It was.
I love it. Chris Peltier, Torey Byrne from Shakespeare in the Parks with us live here in the studio. They are a part of Noises Off, Michael Frayn's hilarious comedy. And I'm just going to read the little bit about it. Breathlessly clever, splendid, deliriously fun, the funniest farce ever written. When something can go wrong, it does. Okay, so for those of us that aren't terribly familiar with Noises Off, Torey, tell us a little about, in your words, what's the show about?
Absolutely. The show is about a group of actors doing their best to put on a play, which is really relatable, I think, to a lot of people in Montana that have seen Montana's Shakespeare in the Parks or, you know, been to a summer show or even done a show themselves, but it's also relatable to anyone who's ever gone to a play or even hasn't, really.
Yeah.
Because you see this group of people who are doing their best to try to tell the story, and it just completely disintegrates, and everyone has their own way of handling that chaos.
I can't wait to see the chaos. Now, Chris, for you and for Torey here, you guys are used to performing all sorts of different theaters. The Black Box, and from what I understand, you've done something really special with this set as well. Without giving too much away, tell us about it.
Yeah, well, the play takes place in 3 acts, and what they've been able to do is actually rotate the entire set.
Oh.
So in between the first act and the second act, and then again between the second act and the third act, the entire set rotates so that the first act, you have the downstage portion of the play, and then in the second act, you get to see backstage as all the chaos is starting to kind of unfold.
How clever.
It's amazing to watch too, you know, and you can leave and grab refreshments during the intermissions, or you can watch the crew turn the set, because if you've ever seen a Shakespeare in the Park show, you know how massive the sets are, and they have an incredible design team, and it's the same with this show as well. So you have this massive set that, like you said, turns twice. So you get to watch them bring these massive pieces of wood all around the theater.
And of course, you haven't, the apple hasn't fallen too far from the tree. Kevin Aslan from Shakespeare in the Parks is still your director. You love him, you love working with him. So that's not anything too unfamiliar. So that's a good thing, right?
Right. I just got to work with him on Caesar. We just did Julius Caesar the fall tour. So we toured around the entire state. And so it's great to go from doing that into doing a comedy like Noises Off. Nothing is more fun.
Yeah, something to lighten the mood a little bit. Yeah. Now, I understand you opened last weekend. You had an incredible opening weekend. Tell us a little bit about the show times, where to get tickets.
Yeah, we run Thursday through Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7:30, and then Sunday at 3. You can get tickets online at Montana Shakespeare, ShakespeareInTheParks.org, or by calling the box office. So yeah, there's still some tickets available for this weekend as well as next weekend, but we'd love to have people come out.
It's a risky move to get them at the door, so it's smart to get them ahead of time. Am I right on that?
It really is. This is an incredibly popular comedy, so grab them while you can.
I love it. Torey, Chris, thank you so much for being with us bright and early. Break a leg tonight.
Thank you.
Have so much fun. We can't wait to see the show.
Thank you.
We do have to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay here. It's your Friday edition of Montana This Morning.